Hey everyone, today I'm going to show you how to contour and highlight like a pro. I'm going to start by priming my face with the Porefessional by Benefit, and I'm just going to apply this where I have enlarged pores. Before I apply my foundation, I'm just going to go ahead and bobby pin my hair back just so it won't get in the way. For foundation, I am taking this CoverGirl True Blend foundation in the color L2. This foundation to me is kind of a light coverage foundation. The reason why I'm not using a full coverage foundation is because I am going to be adding tons of product on my face, and if you really want to avoid a cakey face, do not use a full coverage foundation. Like I said, we're going to be adding tons of product on your face. It's really not necessary to use a full coverage foundation for this. I'm going to take my Urban Decay Primer Potion in the color Eden, and I'm just going to apply this on my eyelids just to kind of conceal all that redness and veins peeking through. Now that we got that out of the way, I'm going to start by highlighting my face. I'm going to take my MAC Pro Longwear Concealer in the color NW15. I'm going to take a concealer brush, and I'm just going to start by applying this concealer right underneath my eyes. If you are someone that has very dark circles underneath your eyes, you want to make sure you go in with an orange corrector first. That's going to really help out to conceal your dark circles, and then you want to go ahead and take the concealer and apply that over that. But I don't really have extremely dark circles, so I didn't do that. So I'm taking this concealer, applying this right underneath my eyes. As you guys can tell, it's gonna kind of look like upside down triangles underneath your eyes. I'm also going to take that on the center of my nose, and then I'm going to extend this out to my forehead, and it's going to kind of look like a branch or a tree, whatever it kind of looks like to you, but you guys can kind of see what I'm doing. And then I'm going to apply this also on my chin, and then right over the lips, and then I'm also going to highlight a little bit right above the jaw, as you guys can see. And then whatever product you have left on your brush, you want to just apply this around your mouth to kind of conceal some of that darkness. Now to contour, I'm taking my Graftobian Galmour Creme Warm Palette in number 2, and I'm taking this golden sunset color, and I'm going to be applying this with also a concealer brush. And I'm kind of rolling my brush on my cheekbones, and right below the cheekbone, that's where you want to start applying that line. And notice that I'm kind of curving in that line a little bit. By doing that, it's just going to make your cheekbones pop out a lot more. And then if you want to make your nose thinner, you want to make sure you apply this on the sides of your nose, and then by applying it underneath the nose, it just kind of makes your nose a little bit more pointy. And I have a very small chubby nose, so I have to contour it. Then to hide a double chin, you just want to make sure you apply a line right underneath your chin. Now I just did this for the sake of the tutorial. What this does, it just creates a nice shadow underneath your chin, but to be honest, there's no really real way to get rid of a double chin unless you lose weight. Let's be real. Trust me, I've tried hiding that double chin of mine and it does not work. So then I'm just going in on my temples, and then I'm going to go around my forehead since I do have a big forehead. If you have a small forehead, you don't need to do this. Just apply the contour around your temples and you are good to go. To make your bottom lip look bigger, you want to go ahead and apply this underneath your lips. I already have a big bottom lip, but I just did it to kind of show you guys. And that is how your face should look. It should look a little bit crazy and very cakey, but we are going to go ahead and blend this out. I'm going to start by blending out the contour with this dual fiber brush. And I'm just going to go on my chin and blend that all out because you really don't want to see any harsh lines. I'm going to be going back and forth with this brush and the Beauty Blender because I feel like this brush was making it a little bit more difficult for me to blend it out. So I'm just going to go ahead and go in with my Beauty Blender and blend it out. You're going to see me go back and forth with the brush and the sponge. And then for the part that I've highlighted, I'm going to go ahead and blend it out with my Beauty Blender. So I'm just going to go ahead and fast forward this. You're just going to see me go back and forth with the brush and the sponge, blending my whole face out. So my eyes won't look so flat, I'm going to be applying some of that right on my crease, and then I'm just going to blend it out with my fingers. When applying under eye concealer, you want to make sure you set it. So I'm taking this Derma Blend Professional Setting Powder and setting my under eyes and the rest of my T-zone where I applied the light concealer. And then I'm just going to go over my eyelids just in case they want to get oily. I'm not done yet, but I just want to show you how it looks. It looks very natural, and as you can tell, you wouldn't think I contoured the crap out of my face. And now I'm going to take my Too Faced Chocolate Soleil in the color Medium Deep, and I'm going to set the contour. So I went on the sides of my nose, I'm going underneath my cheekbones, I'm going to go on my temples, and I'm just going to basically go anywhere where I contoured my face. And then for my eyes, I'm just going to go ahead and apply that same bronzer and set where I put that contour. And just apply this right on my crease and just blend this out. Then I'm just going to go ahead and apply some blush. And you want to make sure you apply this on the apples of the cheeks and blend it out. You don't want to see any separation between the bronzer and the blush. And then for the highlighter, I'm taking the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the color Soft and Gentle. And I'm just applying this with a highlighter brush. Applying this on the highest point of my cheekbones, and then I'm going to go right on the center of my nose, and then I'm also going to go right above the lip. And then this is optional, but I'm going to go on my brow bone. It's just going to give it a nice highlight. Some people also like to put this on their forehead, on their chin and stuff, but my face is way too oily and I would just look like a disco ball, so I am not doing that. And then this is optional. I'm going to grab some concealer and apply some right underneath that contour. I'm doing this because I'm trying to clean up some of that bronzer that went way far below where I don't want it to be. Then I'm just going to go ahead and blend it out with my F80 Kabuki brush. Some people actually like to leave it sharp like this, but I'm going to go ahead and blend this out very well because I don't want it to look too dramatic. I want my contour and highlight to look very natural. So that is how it looks. As you can tell, it looks very natural. And then I'm just going to set my face with my MAC Fix Plus. And there is the finished look. As you can see, it is very natural. It's not dramatic at all. You would think after putting all that product in my face would look super cakey and very dramatic. But as you can tell, it looks very natural. I do feel like these lights are washing out my contour a little bit too much. But believe me, in person, it was a little bit more noticeable. But it wasn't anything too crazy. So that was it for this tutorial. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys later. Bye.